Hello my beautiful friends and welcome to Tailor Made Beauty by Kris. Today we are trying out the Fenty Eaze Drop Foundation. This is a lightweight, buildable, light to medium foundation. Actually they call it a skin tint that leaves skin looking blurred and smoothed in flexible shades for all. And it comes in 25 shades. The numbering is different from their previous releases, which is a little frustrating, although I believe on the Fenty website they had a if you were this shade you might enjoy this shade kind of conversion. It is free of parabens and phthalates and is vegan, gluten-free, and cruelty-free. The shade I am trying today is the 13, and most recently I was using the 230 in the Soft Matte Powder Foundation. So maybe that will help you out for picking shades. Let's get into the review. So for day one, of course, we're going to do no primer. And in fact, Mel Thompson, when she first tried this foundation, really didn't like it at all. And then she came back like a month later and it was in her favorites. And she said what she learned was she was like fussing too much with it, working too much with it. You just like put it on, no primer, and she was really liking it. So we're going to start there like we usually do. This is the shade number 13, and y'all know about this? Go to Sephora. Okay, I rag on them enough for their really lousy rewards program, but what I love is go there, they will give you samples of any foundation, and in the past, I've gotten a good 4 or 5 days of wear out of a foundation. I mean, certainly enough to put it through its paces and see whether I want to own it or not. So here we are, and I still have some marks from some blemishes. I'm not expecting them to be covered since this is a very lightweight foundation. Just looking for a little color, a little evening out of the skin tone. And this is pretty liquidy. You can see it's not running super fast, but it is running. And it goes on like skincare. It's thinner than a lotion, a little thicker than a serum, somewhere in between. And I will say, yeah, I think, it's evened out my skin tone, given me a little color. I'm going to go in with a little bit more and just see what that does. So kind of a second coat here. I did grab a damp beauty blender. Sorry about the interruption there. As you saw, I did just go over it with my damp beauty blender. Although looking in my 7X mirror here, I don't think that was necessary. It really is sitting on my skin like skincare. So I'm gonna go powder and do makeup, and I'll come back and let you see that. So here's what that foundation looks like with a full face of makeup. I set it using the Beauty Bakery setting powder that I recently got in BoxyCharm, and I used my It Cosmetics pressed powder, pores no more, I can't even remember, for finishing powder. And I think it looks really nice. I've looked at it close up. You know, again, I mean, how many times can we say my skin but better? But this is clearly a lightweight foundation, but giving me coverage that I'm really happy with. So I will be curious to check back in with you. It's been 9 hours since I put my makeup on, and I think it's worn really well. You know, since this isn't, it says it's buildable to medium coverage. I don't know about that, but, I think it's worn really well. I haven't touched it up with any powder or anything, so I'm feeling like, yeah, it still looks good. The only thing I know, it's completely worn off my chin, but I did spend the day editing and researching videos, and I mostly set up my computer like this, so I'm not surprised that it's completely gone off my chin. I did take some pictures here under lighting in the kitchen and lighting outside. And, I think this is a really great product for just, not heavy foundation, just evening out the color. As far as its promise on blurring lines and pores, yeah, no, it doesn't do that. I didn't really expect it to. I don't really believe makeup companies when they tell me that they're gonna do that. So, and, since I did this without primer and it's just supposed to be a skin tint, I'm kind of feeling like maybe we just call this done. That, yeah, it feels good. It certainly lasts. It's going to give you light coverage. Maybe you could get it to medium. Anyway, well, yeah, I don't think we need a multi-day test of this. I am going to be testing some other skin tint light foundations soon. So it's not the end of the story, but it is the end of this chapter. Do the YouTubey things. Thank you for joining me, and have a really fantastic day.